Merry Hill is a shopping centre in Brierley Hill near Dudley, West Midlands, England. It was developed between 1985 and 1990, with several expansion and renovation projects taking place since.
Current owners are Westfield and QIC, and it was built by Tarmac Construction. Merry Hill is home to over 250 shops with 10,000 car parking spaces.
In the 1980s, the government created a number of enterprise zones, which gave incentives to firms wishing to set up businesses in areas which had been affected by a downturn in the manufacturing industry.
In 1989, Merry Hill an out-of-town shopping centre opened. Birmingham CBD saw a decline in trade of 12% over the next 5 years. Merry Hill proved to be popular due to its good accessibility, with road links from the M5, M40 and the M42, and it has lots of parking space with over 10,000 cars available to park there at one time.
Interestingly, road access to the complex was actually improved in 1998 with the completion of alterations to the 2 access points to the centre.
Birmingham CBD had little to offer and was in serious decline. Many shoppers and businesses had left the CBD to go to new retail and business parks built on the urban-rural fringe of the city.
The Bullring shopping centre reflected this decline. By the 1980s, it looked outdated, had mainly cheap discount shops, had a poor reputation for crime, and couldn't compete with the modern, spacious and easily accessible out-of-town retail centres.
Birmingham City Council then decided to introduce several aims for the city centre. The first was to maintain and improve access to the city centre by improving both the public and private transport. The second was to improve the quality of the environment, and particularly for pedestrians.
Birmingham City Council has implemented many regeneration schemes for its CBD. These include the New Street development, the Mailbox and the Bullring.
The Bullring is the largest retail regeneration project in Europe, costing £500 million, and was opened in June 2003. It has over 140 shops and has 3,100 new car parking spaces and generated over 8,000 jobs.
Part of the New Street development was a lot of examples. For example, the Moore Street station, which improved the accessibility of the CBD, which is a very important part of attracting people back to the city. There was also the International Convention Centre, which was completed in 1991. Also, the National Indoor Arena, opened in 1991 by Linford Christie. They also tried to attract people back to live into the city with new apartments. These were proving to be very popular, which showed that Birmingham's redevelopment of the CBD has been a success.
The Mailbox is a good example of what can be done with empty buildings. Opened in 2000, is a very exclusive district. It contains 2 hotels, 24-hour parking and a range of expensive restaurants and cafe bars.
Impacts on Solihull. It was unable to compete with the transport links, the free parking and the vast array of services, including a cinema and citizens advice bureau in Merry Hill. It spawned a massive redevelopment of the city centre known as Touchwood. This was developed as a 60,000 metre square shopping and entertainment centre in the centre of town. Its strategic location on the M42 provided a good location, and it had masses of parking spaces.
Due to the recent redevelopment of the CBDs of Birmingham and Solihull, Merry Hill has had to recompete. It now plans for a 20-screen cinema, a bowling alley, comedy club and casino, and other leisure activities.